You guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. It was a very intriguing video where we were trying to educate you guys on what's going on here in these impoverished settlements with whites and blacks, you know what I mean? So
hey, come on, you guys. Hey, can't you leave? I hear you from America. Why don't you go back? We've got enough problems from the corrupt government people here. Please leave our country, man. We've got enough trouble here.
But I don't understand your hostility towards me. At the end of the day, I'm just as African as you are.
Yeah, but all the black people are corrupt in this country.
Yeah, but...
No, you must go back. Rather send white people here, it might become better here.
But this is my country as much as it's your country.
No, but hey, all you guys come from America. You still shit here in my country. Why don't you go back, rather?
No.
You've got enough problems from the people here.
My advice to you is if you have a problem with this country, maybe you should go back to Europe.
No, I'm born in this country, so how can I go back to Europe? I've got nothing to do with Europe.
But I just don't appreciate the disrespect.
Hi there, it's me again, Eugene DocuStories. I hope you're doing fine wherever you are today. So, simple question. If a dog gives birth in a cow shed, does it become a cow? A question to think about it. You might wonder why I'm asking this question, because I've been seeing some white South Africans being so notorious, being so cocky about African Americans who are coming to specifically South Africa or to the motherland. This is not the first time I'm seeing a situation where a white South African telling an African American to go back to America, telling them this is not their place or their country. Well, I did a video related to this, and some people told me that I'm dividing white South Africans and black South Africans. Yo, in as much as they claim that South Africa is their home, black Americans or African Americans who are coming back to the motherland also have the right to claim that it's their home. Because now, who is more African? When we look at the degree, I believe an African American is more African, because literally this person is even white. It belongs to the Europe, you know. I'm not trying to paint it look bad, but I mean, that's just the truth of the matter. And this person was just trying to interview him, I mean, so peacefully, and then he just had an outburst telling him, go back to America. This is not your home. You need to go back to America. This ain't your home. I wonder what's wrong with these people. So I don't want to preempt everything. I want us to watch this video, then come back, discuss about this, you know, as we usually do, because we have a lot of things to say, and it is time now we say things as the way they are, however ugly they might look. So let's just dive right into the video.
The channel family, make Africa great again. I'm here at a squatter camp called, what is it, my love?
Pongo Camp in Krugersdorp.
Pongo Camp, where I'm trying to get a better understanding of what's going on here. I want to interview some of the local people. You have whites and blacks living here, right? And so, you know, I'm seeing people around. Maybe I might, hey boss, can I interview you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you stay here.
Yeah, but what do you want to interview me for?
I was just trying to get a better understanding of this like environment and what's going on here.
But it's people like you, because we are living here.
Why do you say that?
Everybody comes up outside, gives stuff, sell it, what. Yeah, it's like that, man.
But you feel like it's people like me, but I don't understand, like, you know,
I'm rich people, they don't understand the poor people.
Okay. But
they just give, then they go. Yeah.
But do you feel like people like me are the reason why people like you are here, or what do you like? Because you know I'm not from here. I don't know if you could tell from my accent.
I can tell you from another country. But it's people like you and stuff, they come here, they fuck up this land, like the presidents with the discriminations and stuff. Hey, it's not nice.
It's not nice. You feel like it was maybe better during the
apartheid? Yes, it was a lot better.
It was a lot better.
Everybody had jobs, food. Even the blacks, they had jobs, food. Yeah.
So you feel like the blacks are kind of destroying this country?
Yeah, they like Mozambique people and them, yeah.
Welcome back. I'm here with a gentleman by the name of Gareth. Gareth. Okay, awesome. He lives here, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes.
And I would like for you to kind of educate me and my viewers on what's really going on here and how this settlement came about.
All right. Basically, what happened is there was a white settlement in town where we squatted illegally. It was by a dam and sort of a park for kids and things, and it used to be a caravan park. And what the government had to do is, because they wanted to refurbish the place, so through the court they moved us here to this settlement. Yeah, and they built us shacks. Okay, obviously we've built on and made differences and improvements to where we can. A lot of people move this side, okay, some people due to alcoholism and addiction, some people due to, most people due to unemployment, which is a major problem. I mean, we struggle to find work. You know, it's not easy. I mean, I've got quite a few qualifications and I can't get work. It's not easy. So,
and do you feel like now the government is now maybe discriminating against whites and not really giving them the same opportunities that you guys once had, maybe during the apartheid eras?
I think so. I think they're taking like sort of the black economic empowerment. I think they're taking it a bit too far, because now white people, it's like sort of in reverse. White people can almost not even get a job. You see? I see.
That makes sense.
Where we used to be the right color, now we're the wrong color. You know, it's sort of like just sort of flipped.
Yeah. I see.
But yeah, push hard, try hard. It's not easy. It's really not easy here. We do struggle quite a bit. We used to get a lot of sponsors in. They used to help us with food and things like that. But then you get the odd idiot who would go and start selling their food parcels and packages to get a fix, or whatever the case may be. And then the sponsor gets to find out about that, and they say, you know what, we're withdrawing because these people don't appreciate what we do for them.
And is it safe here? Do you feel safe, or is it?
I feel a lot safer here than what I do in town itself. Because in town there's a lot of robbings and muggings and things. Here, all the guys that do the robbings and muggings, I know them.
Okay.
So, you know what I mean? So you feel safer here than what I do actually walking in town. Yes,
okay.
Yeah, we've sort of, I mean, the African people welcomed us here with open arms. I mean, we increased revenue, you know, with taxis, with shops, with, you know, everything pretty much. So.
Okay. And I'm most intrigued that I saw that. I was surprised. It seems like it's mixed whites and blacks living here.
That's it. Correct.
Okay, that's awesome.
So it's not just, look, it's only the white people this side and the black people that side. No, we integrated, which is fantastic. It's awesome.
Nice.
It really is.
Nice. Well, it was nice interviewing you, and I appreciate you giving me.
I did grow up in the apartheid regime. I mean, I was born in '77, but I never grew up a racist. You know, we weren't raised that way. I don't know if it's different because I'm English speaking, and then you get the Afrikaans speaking, which are more sort of, we're more for the apartheid. But no, it's since we've moved here, honestly, where we were, I was staying in a tent. Okay, I'm staying in a tent now again because my place burnt, but I'm slowly trying to get money together so I can rebuild a new place for myself.
All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. It was a very intriguing video where we were trying to educate you guys on what's going on here in these impoverished settlements with whites and blacks. You know what I mean? So,
hey, come on, you guys. Hey, don't you leave? I hear you from America. Why don't you go back? We've got enough problems from the corrupt government people here. Please, leave our country, man. We've got enough trouble here.
But I don't understand your hostility towards me. At the end of the day, I'm just as African as you are.
Yeah, but all the black people are corrupt in this country.
Yeah, but...
No, you must go back. Rather send white people here, and it might become better here.
But this is my country as much as it's your country.
No, but hey, you guys come from America. You still shit in my country. Why don't you go back, rather?
No.
You've got enough problems from the people here.
My advice to you is if you have a problem with this country, maybe you should go back to Europe.
No, I'm born in this country, so how can I go back to Europe? I've got nothing to do with Europe.
But I just don't appreciate the disrespect.
I'm African. What's your story?
Wow.
Afrikaans.
I'm more African than you are, just to educate.
Yes, English is right now.
I think, Jermaine, we should just look.
I know you've been thinking about my question. If a dog gives birth in a cowshed, it doesn't become a cow. It will remain to be a dog. Whether you were born in Africa. Ethnically, you're not African. You belong to be in the Europe. But you might be African or you might be South African by birth, you know. So, that being said, it is so uncalled for to tell a black person who should have been born in Africa, a black person who calls back his ethnic group in Africa. Even if today we do a DNA and you do a DNA, the percentage of who is more African will be found matching to him than you, a person who is claiming that you want to tell him to go back to America. That ain't right. That ain't right. And I feel it's time, because this is not for the first time I'm seeing this happening. These people have been coming out saying this most of the time, saying that they want them to go back to America. I don't know, is there something that African Americans, when they go to South Africa, they usually take from them? That's one thing I don't understand. Because most of them that I've seen have this some type of bad blood with them, you know. The other day, the other one said that South Africans don't need them, you know. He needs to tread here carefully, knowing that the locals don't want him. Like, who is he to speak for Africans? His voice is not for Africans, you know. And you know, sometimes it becomes a problem when one person talks about this and now it's being generalized to everyone. I believe and I know that South Africa is so welcoming to diasporans, especially African Americans who want to trace their route back to South Africa. That's one thing that I know. And you can clearly listen that he's trying to say that the first person who was being asked, maybe even the second person, also said that if only things were turned back when the apartheid regime was there, because they were being given everything that they want. And now today, now equality has landed. Black people have gotten their land. Africans have their land. White South Africans also have their land. It is not like in the past where they used to own a lot of resources in South Africa, where native South African natives were being segregated away from their land. And now they like those privileges. And now the white supremacy cannot save them there in South Africa today because of the equality which people like Nelson Mandela really fought for. And when it reached their time to reach, some of them never left. And the ones who are remaining right now are trying to say that they need the apartheid regime to come back. And they don't need black Americans in South Africa. I'm trying to think, why do they feel like this? Or why don't they want African Americans in South Africa? One thing that I know is, like, when the black population come together, unity, power, the black unity, everyone, then one day we'll just wake up and tell them, you know, you need to leave Africa because ethnically you're not from Africa. Go trace back your roots back at home. But I mean, people are not saying that, and that's the nature of Africanicity. We are not that much rough with people. But when people want to discriminate our own people who are coming back to the motherland, it could be in Kenya, you know. It's happening in South Africa. I'm saying that because it could be also in Kenya. You also have white people here in Kenya who maybe claim that they were born here in Kenya, but they don't have any right to speak for Africans, to speak what Africans want, to speak who should go back to America or who should leave. They are the ones who should go back to America. Do we call black American European? We don't, because ethnically they are not Europeans. I mean, come on, man. That's crazy, you know. So, in as much as these people might seem to be talking in Africa, have stayed in Africa for 50 years, 60 years, they don't speak for Africans, or they don't represent what really being an African is. They really don't do that. They don't do that. So, this was just a brother who was trying to interview people. He came to the motherland, he want to know much. That's like I've been seeing black Americans or African Americans who are coming to Kenya, trying to do some vlogs, asking questions here and there, trying to relate with the local, you know. And what's the problem with that? This is just a person who is asking you questions and leaving. And he made it clear to him that in as much as you claim you're an African, I'm also an African. He never said that, you know, I'm now African more than you, the way he was trying to tell the black American brother to go back to America. That's really unfair. And now I get it when some black Americans say that Africa is not their home. I understand it's because some of the treatments that they receive. I understand that. And it's being triggered by the pain or some things that they see some people in the diasporans do. And I understand this is a perfect example, but you need to understand that these people don't represent the true say of Africans. I mean, as much as sometimes Africans themselves behave in a given type of way, but that really doesn't represent the true what Africans really feel about you. So while I watched this video, I was like, okay, are you really African, bro? When we now start digging in, starting now looking in, are you really African? That's a question that I would like to ask you. So tell me what you think about this in the comment section. I really hope this video finds you well wherever you are. If you're watching this video for the first time, you can consider subscribing to the channel, join the membership, and get to see what I can offer you. Until then, peace, love, and harmony. Salute.